Now then, welcome to another How to 9 Times Your Social Media video. I'm Simon Scholes from Perception Studios, the award-winning visual marketing agency. We help brands and businesses create content that helps them stand out on social media, be it video, animation, aerial work, all that kind of stuff. However, a few years ago, it became obvious to me that not every brand and business, even though they wanted to be consistent on social media, had the budget to have content created on a regular basis. So I came up with a process. I called it How to 9 Times Your Social Media. I turned it into a former #1 book on Amazon, which you can download right now for free in the section below. Just go and click on the link in the description box. And that's what these videos are all about. We're taking you through that process slowly but surely so that you understand what it is you can do yourself for free in your business and in your brand. Because as I know, when I first started out in business, you can't necessarily afford for people to do everything for you. It's great if you can, and then you can concentrate on what it is that you're good at. But you can't always afford the accountant, the business coach, the social media expert, the videographer, the photographer, and everything else that all gets rolled into the jobs that you need to be doing yourself. So I'm here to try and help you with one element of that, take away that pain point of not understanding what it is you should be doing on social media and what you can do to save yourself a little bit of time as well. So we've gone through an avatar, what an avatar actually is, and also helped you understand how to create your own avatar as well. We've gone through planning, how you should be planning your content. The next step is actually creating some content, and I know this is one that most people are itching to get to straight away. So we're going to start with what I consider to be the doorway to content. You open up the door with this one piece of content and it will flow for the rest of everything else that we're going to talk about. Now it's going to seem a little bit muddled right now because it doesn't have everything else attached to it, but just trust me when I'm telling you what I'm going to tell you. So I want you to start thinking about blogging. Blogging, if you don't know what a blog is written word, content. And I don't mean short, like 1 or 2 sentences. It can be, but a blog is generally slightly longer format. Bit more in depth, depends on what kind of content you're trying to write. So if you're looking for high interaction content where people are going to comment on that particular blog, if your comments are available, then you want to be looking at keeping it short and succinct. And when I say short and succinct, I mean around about 500 words. I don't mean like 20 or 30. If you want people to look at potentially sharing that content with people who are within their audience, you need to give something a little bit extra. You need to give a little bit more statistics. Not maybe mega in depth, but something that's going to be a little bit interesting for them to share with their audience. And if you want people to come to your website, then you need to start going even longer than that. So it's like 500 words, 1,000 to 1,500 words, and then 1,500 words plus is where they're likely to come and visit your website, see more about what it is that you've got to offer. Now you want to get a good mixture of those within your blogging content, and you want to be blogging once a week. That's why when it comes to the planning stage, where we're talking about coming up with 52 ideas, one blog every week helps you understand what you're going to be talking about on a week-by-week basis. Okay, so what kind of stuff should you be putting into the blog? What kind of things must you do in your blog to help you further on down the line in the How to 9 Times Your Social Media process? So the main thing I want you to think about is, number one, you're going to tell the story. You're going to understand what it is you're talking about. It just really clears things in your mind when we come to the next step. The next stage is you're going to put some really poignant moments into your blog. I call them bullet point moments. You can call them whatever you want to. For me, they're bullet point moments because we're going to drag those bullet points out at a later time. But right now, they need to be bullet point moments, like coffee cooler moments almost, things people are going to remember, maybe even talk about to other people that are within your blog. And you want to put about 3 or 4 of those into your blogs, no matter what the length of the blog is. 500 words, still get them in there. 1,000 words, still get them in there. 1,500 words, still get them in there. Maybe even more than just the 4, but at least 3 or 4 real bullet point moments. Those are going to help you later on when it comes to telling the story in a different format. So hopefully you kind of understand what blogging actually is now, and also you understand how you're going to kind of put the blog together. It's not going to be the same as other pieces of content, but you're just going to tell the story about the content that you're talking about. So Today is X Day, yesterday was Town Crier Day, and so we're going to talk about Town Crier Day and the fact that they are the old-fashioned format of social media. So what are you going to talk about for Town Crier Day within your business? And so on and so forth. You've got your plan in place, you've already done it, that was your homework. So hopefully now you're in a position now where you can start blogging on different subject matters. If you haven't done a plan yet, go back and watch the last video. It's available up in the top right hand corner, sorry. Go click on that and you can watch that and then come back to this video as well. Another big thing I want you to remember about blogging is it is not automatically going to bring people to your website. Too many people I've worked with in the past have done blogs and then complained that it hasn't automatically brought people to their website. And that's because they've not done any of the other stuff that I suggest that they do, which is taking that blog and posting it into different places. Don't get me wrong, it is great to be able to put specific content onto specific websites, so to have your blog written specifically for Facebook and then specifically for Instagram and then specifically for LinkedIn. But you don't have the time to do that. You're running a business on your own and you are far better to be communicating than to not. So take your blog and post it into different places. And I don't mean the link from your website, I mean the physical blog. Post it as an article on LinkedIn, post it as a post on your Facebook business page, post it as an article on Medium, different places, Tumblr, put it out on Tumblr. There are so many different platforms and forums you could put your blog into that would lend value to those people and also remove the friction of them having to click a link and come to your website. Because if I'm on LinkedIn, I want to be on LinkedIn. It does not mean I want to click a link and come off LinkedIn and go to your website. Doesn't mean I don't want to consume your content. I'm not being rude. I want to consume it. I just want to consume it where I am. So remove the friction for them. So post your blog in multiple places. We're going to talk more about posting stuff in multiple places on future videos, but for now, hopefully this has got you into the state of mind where you're going to start doing some blogging very, very soon. You've already got that plan in place, you can start blogging as soon as this video ends. Okay, thanks ever so much for watching. As always, if you are brand new, please do hit the subscribe button, thumbs up, and share this content with your audience if you feel they're going to get value from it as well. And until next time, get cracking on that How to 9 Times Your Social Media process. I'll see you soon. Bye.